Hey everyone, Michael Jenkins here with Charles Ruttenberg Realty in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Today we're going to answer one of the most common questions that we hear and that most real estate agents hear from just about everybody, and that's how is the market? Is the market hot? Is it slow? Are things selling? And how quickly are they selling? I pulled some key data in a very specific neighborhood that gives a great measure for how Lakewood Ranch is doing overall. I'm going to take it back 6 months from the last quarter of 2022 through the first quarter of 2023 and show you what's going on. A great way to figure out what's happening in Lakewood Ranch is to focus on one neighborhood in particular, and that's Country Club. And the reason that I say that, Country Club is a fully built out neighborhood. There is no more new construction there. And it's very, very large. It's one of the biggest neighborhoods in the entire area. So by taking metrics of the entire neighborhood for the last 6 months, we can see how resale is doing, what the price point is, average price per square foot, what's selling, what's not. And then there's this little measure that the real estate industry uses called the absorption rate. And that's gonna tell us how quickly homes sell and whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. So let's get right into it. I looked up absorption rate calculator in Google, found this article on Rocket Mortgage's website, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to read it here and show you on the screen. Absorption rate is a term used in real estate to describe the speed of homes that are sold in a specific market in a specific time frame. It's determined by dividing the number of homes sold by the number of available homes within that time frame. So I'm going to go through and figure out that exact number. A market with an absorption rate above 20% is typically called a seller's market, below 20% a buyer's market. Another way to look at it is how long does it take to sell the current inventory? And generally a 6-month inventory, a 6 months worth of inventory is considered a balanced market. It's neither buyer nor seller. So we're also going to figure that out as well. So let's get started. I'm going to zoom in on the map. This is the Country Club neighborhood. I'll draw a polygon around that, the best I can do here. And that is Country Club. In Country Club right now, there are 33 active listings, 33 properties total that are for sale within Country Club. That includes primarily single family, but there are some villas, which would be like side-by-side units, single floor. There are also some townhomes, like condo type. I'm not gonna pare that down for this exercise. I'm just going to include all the data. So the average sale is a 3-bed, 3-bath house, 2755 square feet. And the average list price of these active listings is $1.14 million. Average days on market as of today, 65. Now let's take a look at what's currently pending. So all properties that are for sale right now within Country Club that have an executed sales contract, they are under contract. So going back 6 months, 180 days, we have 17 homes in Country Club under deposit. The average is 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,700 square feet, which sounds familiar to the actives. 1.13 million is the average list price of those homes that are under deposit. Just under $400 a square foot, and it looks like the average days to contract is between 40 and 50. All right, now let's look at canceled, withdrawn, and expired listings. So here's the map image of the canceled, withdrawn, and expired. There's a total of 20. So that would be, again, be the last quarter of 2022, first quarter of 2023. There's only 20, which is not much. The expireds tell a better story of failure, for lack of a better word. Those properties tried to sell, did not give up, it just didn't sell. Canceled and withdrawn listings could be a little bit different, unique circumstances of the seller. Maybe they decided they just didn't want to sell any longer and took the property off the market. But for this exercise, I'm not going to differentiate. We're just going to count this number as 20 total properties that did not sell over the last 6 months that were on the market for sale. All right, let's go back to the map. We'll check out the sold properties over the last 6 months in Country Club. Okay, so we have 55 total properties. And taking a look at those statistics, if you summarize, the average was a 3-bed, 3-bath, 2678 square foot. Average list price just under 1.1 million. And the average close price looks like it was just under 1.05, a little over $1 million. And average days on market, days to close was 42 and 92 days to the closing. All very good statistics for a seller. So let's dig a little deeper into those numbers now, put them in relation to each other so we can see what the absorption rate is. And I have another way to calculate this that will show you how hot the Lakewood Ranch real estate market actually is. All right, follow me in terms of the math here. We're gonna take the total number of homes sold over the last 6 months in Country Club, which was 55, and divide that by 6 months. So 9.16, just over 9 homes per month sold in Country Club over the last 6 months. Now, there are 17 active listings, I think. Is that what I just said? Yeah. There's 17 active listings in Country Club. So how long is it going to take to sell those 17 homes, given the absorption rate that the last 55 homes dictated? So the current 17 homes will only take 2 months to sell. 9 times 2 is 18. So really it's less than 2 months. Does that make sense? Another way to calculate the absorption rate is to put it into a percentage. So let's divide the number of homes per month, that number 9 that I came up with, divided by 17, which are the active properties. And 9 divided by 17 puts the absorption rate at 53%. Typically 15 to 20%, if it falls in that range, that would be neutral, kind of like not buyer, not seller. Anything over 20%, seller's market. We're at 53%. So when people always ask, like, how's the market? Gee, it's a little slow where we're from, maybe if you live out of state. Lakewood Ranch is like seriously hot. The proof is in the data. Sometimes it's easier just to focus on the numbers, which is why I wanted to do this exercise with you. The Country Club neighborhood being all resale, no new construction, is a really good heartbeat of this area. The point of this, in a long-winded way, we don't see that slowing down. We're going to continue to grow, especially east and south from here. We're 65% built out. There are options and opportunities for new construction. There's plenty of options for resale. If you're considering a move to Lakewood Ranch, give us a call. We'd be happy to chat with you, provide some guidance, answer any questions that you have, and we can work together to find the perfect neighborhood, the perfect fit, and the perfect home for you. Again, I'm Michael Chankis with Charles Ruttenberg Realty here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. And for my wife, Courtney, we thank you for watching. Give us a call. We're happy to help. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the thumbs up button below. We put out videos like this as frequently as we can with useful information that helps you in your real estate search.